Hello everyone, welcome back to SSBCrack exams. मैं हूं Radha and let us move on now to part 2 of the TAT and PPDT story series that we have started. So in this part, I'm going to show you another picture and we are going to discuss 5 sample PPDT and TAT stories on it. So let's see what the picture is about. So you can see two persons in the picture, two characters. One is an old man, another is a very young boy. And they are discussing something. The old man must be advising something to the young person. However, both of them are in a very serious conversation. So let's see what can be our first story on this picture. Ravi, a bright but financially struggling student, was disheartened after failing to secure a scholarship for higher studies. His father, a simple farmer, noticed his distress and sat down with him to offer guidance. The father, with wisdom in his eyes, encouraged Ravi to not lose hope. He assured him that challenges are temporary and hard work always pays off. Ravi, though still upset, listened carefully, realizing the depth of his father's wisdom. Determined to overcome his situation, Ravi devised a plan to finance his education. He took up part-time tutoring and applied for alternative scholarships. He also reached out to NGOs supporting underprivileged students. With persistence and his father's motivation, Ravi secured a scholarship from a non-profit organization. His story became an inspiration for others in his village, proving that determination and the right guidance can lead to success. Moving on now to the second story. Arun, a young boy, had recently lost a crucial football match, leading his team to elimination from a prestigious tournament. Feeling dejected, he avoided everyone and sat alone. His father, noticing his son's disappointment, decided to talk to him. Arun stood silently looking down while his father gently put his hand on his shoulder. The father explained that failures are stepping stones to success and that even great athletes face setbacks. He reminded Arun of his potential and resilience. With renewed determination, Arun analyzed his mistakes and worked on improving his game. He trained harder, followed a disciplined routine, and learned new techniques from his coach. In the next tournament, Arun's performance was exceptional. His team won and he was recognized as the best player. He thanked his father for his unwavering support and guidance. Moving on to the third story. Ajay, a civil services aspirant, had failed his first attempt at the UPSC exam. Discouraged and doubting himself, he considered giving up. His uncle, a retired professor, noticed his distress and decided to counsel him. The uncle, with a calm and encouraging expression, assured Ajay that failure was not the end but a lesson. He shared stories of great personalities who succeeded after multiple failures. Ajay, though disappointed, started seeing his failure as a learning experience. Ajay identified his weaknesses and developed a better study strategy. He joined a coaching institute, followed a strict schedule, and improved his writing and analytical skills. In his second attempt, Ajay cleared the exam with flying colors. He credited his success to his uncle's encouragement, proving that perseverance and the right mentorship can turn failure into success. Now we will move on to the next story. Number 4. Rahul, an aspiring entrepreneur, had just faced a major setback in his business. His idea had been rejected by investors and he felt lost. Seeing his son's frustration, his father decided to have a heartfelt conversation. The father, with a wise and comforting gaze, told Rahul that every successful businessman faces failures. He encouraged him to refine his idea and try again. Rahul, though skeptical, listened carefully. Rahul took his father's advice seriously and sought mentorship from experienced entrepreneurs. He analyzed the market, improved his business model, and pitched his idea again with better preparation. Within a year, Rahul secured funding and successfully launched his startup. His father's support and his perseverance turned his initial failure into a grand success. Now, the last story. Story number 5. Vikram, a young man aspiring to join the Indian Army, had failed his first SSB interview. Feeling disappointed, he thought of giving up. His grandfather, a retired army officer, noticed his struggle and decided to guide him. The grandfather, with pride and wisdom, reminded Vikram of the importance of resilience. He shared stories of how soldiers never give up, even in the toughest situations. Vikram, though initially disheartened, felt motivated by his grandfather's words. Vikram worked on his weaknesses, improved his physical fitness, and refined his communication skills. He joined an SSB coaching academy and learned from his past mistakes. In the next attempt, Vikram cleared the SSB interview and joined the Indian Army. His grandfather saluted him with pride, and Vikram's journey became an inspiration for aspiring soldiers. So very, very inspiring stories. You could see how beautiful, how good the stories have been written on this picture, and you could see a lot of qualities of the writer, right, which are coming in the front. So like this, you have to write your own PPDT or TAT story in your upcoming SSB. And if you want to prepare in a much better way, I would suggest you to join our SSB Interview Online Coaching 2025, where you would also get to join our live classes and interact with our mentors. और हमने बहुत सारे इन डिफेंस एग्जाम रिलेटेड कोर्सेज भी प्रोवाइड किए हैं हमारे एसएसबी क्रैक एग्जाम्स ऐप के थ्रू। तो आपको पहले हमारे ऐप को डाउनलोड करना है और जो भी कोर्सेज आप एनरोल करना चाहते हो उसको एनरोल करने से पहले वॉरियर 10 का कोड यूज करना है जिससे आपको 10% का डिस्काउंट मिल सके। दैट वाज इट। इन द नेक्स्ट पार्ट आई एम गोइंग टू ब्रिंग अनदर पिक्चर एंड मोर स्टोरीज रिलेटेड टू टैट एंड पीपीडीटी ऑन इट। टिल देन स्टे ट्यून्ड विद अस, ऑलवेज स्टे पॉजिटिव एंड मोटिवेटेड। जय हिंद।
अगर आप एक डिफेंस एस्पिरेंट हैं और एसएसबी इंटरव्यू, एनडीए, सीडीएस, एफकैट जैसे एग्जाम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं तो आप एसएसबी क्रैक एग्जाम्स के कोर्स को चेक करना ना भूलें। आप हमारी लर्निंग एप्लीकेशन को गूगल प्ले स्टोर से भी डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं।